Hey everybody, my name's Silver and welcome back for more Bungo Stray Dogs Tales of the Lost here on the channel. It's been a minute since we've actually gone back and done any of the ability battles here on the channel, so if you did miss anything that we have previously done since the ability battles, aka the summoning videos, the little events that we just did, like I know, like for me, you know, personally, the last thing that we've actually did here on the channel was the events for the wild sing thing. I can go and show you guys it in a second, but either way, if you guys are hype, you're ready for more Bungo Stray Dogs Tales of the Lost here on the channel, definitely make sure to hit that like button for your boys, as well as consider subscribing to the channel for more anime game related content. And without further ado, let's go and just hop right back into this. Okay, I literally just got out of a Discord call and I was kind of like confused on if I should keep on playing this game or not, which is why you guys can probably tell that my stamina right now is only at 24 out of 94. So yes, your boy has been putting in some work. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys though, I have been working on this little Sing Wild Music Festival event, which is why, you know, like my stuff is right there. I just go and like scroll through this a little bit just to go and tell you guys kind of what I got. Only got one of the band characters so far, but I kind of realized that like you kind of have to pull for some of the other characters on there to get your drop rate up, and it's really freaking essential for that to happen. So normally we do our dailies, normally we just gonna go ahead and do the 15 once per day. However, today we're gonna go ahead and do step number 1 for this banner, and then maybe if we do have enough for, you know, the next video that we do, we're gonna go and do step number 2, because I at least want to get some good band units. Now normally, if you guys did not actually see the last summoning video that we did do here on the channel, I was working on this thing right here, and yes, we could do that because yes, this Octagon was really good, but I really want to go ahead and do this band thing because of all the stones and everything that we could get for it, which could actually make up for everything else. So actually, I'm going to go ahead and I don't know which one to summon on, to be honest with you. I don't know which one's better. They both have the event specials, but I guess I'd rather get the Okutagawa and my bad, I'd rather get the Atsushi and the Dazai other than the Port Mafia characters, so shout out to that. So I guess I'll be going on this one right here. So go ahead and get your stones and everything like that ready. I'm gonna go ahead and click this screen right now. I know this is probably the worst idea I could probably do in existence, but it's totally fine though. All right, y'all ready for this? Check it out. It's 3 2 1 tap. That's normally how we'll go to. You guys can go and swipe down, pull back, release forward. I don't really know. Let me know if you get something good in the comment section below. 3 2 1 tap. Red Moon again. You can get an SSR off of a Red Moon, however I'm not really looking for it, to be honest with you. Well, I mean, I am, but I'm really not. So at least give me some band members, please, so I can go ahead and do this event once I'm done. Shout out to you. I've already had you before, though, but I guess I really don't need you. And I probably should skip this. You know what? For this being our little daily summon, I'm going to go and skip this, all right? Oh. Oh. I can't be mad. I can't be mad at this, bruh. I really can't. I really can't be mad at that, bruh. So can I just skip the rest, please? No, skip the rest. Skip the rest. Come on now, big fella. 2 new units. No band units. I got this lady right here, which we cannot check her out, but I kind of want to be honest with you guys. Character. What is it? Characters right here. Where you at? You are here. The Lucy M. I'm gonna go ahead and lock you up real quick. Obviously, you're a member of the guild, which is a new member that we haven't met so far. But leader skill, who's joining in? Beatdown gauge fill amount from beatdown orbs ×2 and reduces damage from enemies by 10%. Very good leader skill. I like that. Any of the abyssal, all team members change to Azure Affinity for 3 turns. Oh, so you're like a blue. Like if I wanted to run an all blue team, which I can do, I'm gonna need you. Understandable. I like it. Shout out to the SSR that we ended up pulling again. Let me know what you guys got in the comment section below. Hopefully you guys pull something good, kind of like your boy. But we're not here for that. We are here to actually dive back into the ability battles, because the last thing that we did was the warehouse district, where we were talking about the Azure Messenger, and now we figured out that, oh hey, there's a whole bunch of bombs around everywhere. So that's kind of why we are here at the old base. Nothing is half stamina, so it kind of sucks, but I mean, we're just gonna keep on scrolling. All right, so mind you guys, since it has been a minute, I can just go ahead and let you guys know that I have been getting a lot of UR friends. And let me actually go back. This is the team that I've been using for the event, by the way, but let me go back to my OG team right here, and we can just go ahead and go through this and then just run through it. But I'm kind of glad from like the last episode, or at least the last thing that I recorded for this game, which again was the event. I was talking about how some of my friends, or at least in the game here, you know, the people that I do have added aren't really at their UR status yet, but they're getting there, you know, and it would be dope as hell for me myself, you know, to get a UR character on my team, because, you know, I can basically, it's kind of like flexing, you know, like I feel like having a UR in this game gives you complete like brag points, you know, like, oh hey, I got the UR, what is it, like demonic armor, the Tenma Tengen, or whatever the hell he calls it, bro. I don't even know if demonic armor Octagawa can actually be a UR. Let me know in the comment section. But basically, hopefully y'all know what I'm talking about, right? But with all that out the way, chapter 7 part 1, let's go ahead and get straight into this. All right, it's been a minute and I've been missing you, god damn it. Let's go. A brand new episode, just like always, dog. A large-scale bomb threat has been issued by an unknown terrorist organization. Furthermore, an attack has been made upon the detective agency's reputation. Everyone already knows that we are in trouble. Tell us about the bomb predicament. Kunikida takes a set of documents in his hand. This is the contract that was left for us by the person we are dealing with. I will read it aloud. To those who it concerns, it pleases me to see your agency is prosperous in these times. I have taken the liberty of placing a large amount of lethal explosives somewhere here in the city of Yokohama. In the interest of public safety, I kindly ask you to locate and disarm the bombs with the utmost of urgency. You will have until sunset tomorrow. Warmest regards, the Azure Messenger. Do we know the identity of the Azure Messenger? No. Or not at this point, no. They expect the public scandal of the agency's failure to disarm the bomb to spread just as fast as the explosion. Normally nothing phases the agency, but this kind of attack is something it just can't endure. We have been sifting through potential locations of the bombs, but there are simply too many possibilities. Excuse me, have we been able to get in touch with Rampo-san yet? It would seem he's almost done with his case in Kushuyu. We have arranged to receive contact from him the moment he is finished. Did we receive any further information from the driver? He claims to know nothing about the bomb. He doesn't have to steal, he doesn't have to steal to blow up Yokohama itself. Well, I guess, you know, that does make a little bit of sense. Listen up, everyone. This is a cowardly attack on the reputation of the Armed Detective Agency. We have two goals: locating the Azure Messenger and disarming the bombs that they have placed. The bomb has a time limit on it, and thus it is our highest priority. If we cannot locate the bombs and lives are lost, then we will no longer have the right to claim we are the detective agency. Be aware at all times, this is a battle, and the stakes of the future and pride of the Armed Detective Agency. Well, crazy enough, because something just kind of popped up on my computer screen, so I just wanted to click that off real quick. Shout out to that. But the whole Armed Detective Agency is now on the move for it, because again, if this bomb ends up going off, then it's going to be the Armed Detective Agency's fault. Is this the... Oh, this is the Decider. Okay, never mind. I thought that was the demonic armor Octagawa I was just talking about before. But everybody in the Armed Detective Agency is literally on the move to go ahead and locate these bombs, just so that they can go ahead and disarm them, and then finally be done with the Azure Messenger entirely. Hopefully, maybe, we're not really sure yet, but again, we'll probably be able to figure out everything with this after this whole entire thing is over, because I'm 90% sure, if my memory serves me correct, this point right here is, I guess you can say, the two part of this little episode with the Azure Messenger. Obviously, you know, the first one had the little boss fight with Octagawa Ryunosuke, you know, shout out to the last ability battle that we did do. But then this one right here, we should be able to learn about the Azure Messengers, the people who place the bombs, or the person, or somebody who is basically doing us wrong, you know, basically making the Armed Detective Agency work. So shout out to that. I'm really not getting any more rewards, which is actually pretty crazy, to be honest with y'all. And now I'm finally out of stamina. I was actually waiting for this, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, because I've gotten all these things right here. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I low-key am a-okay with using the whole 100% one right there. So you are the same one, am I correct? No, you're just straight Rashomon. Okay. Fear death. I like that ability, and it's freaking double plus. Shout out to the UR plus. Oh my goodness. I read that thing a little bit too freaking late, but I guess there goes that. And I guess one thing that I can also say as well is that if you guys do remember in the very first episode when we actually went through the ability battles here on the channel, the very first one at least, I told you guys that I played this mobile game up to a certain point, but it wasn't really that far, you know? But I remember playing it up to a certain point because of the story and where we were at. Now, mind you guys, I have already seen, you know, part 1, part 2, and then, no, not part 1, but season 1, season 2, and season 3 didn't come out just yet when this mobile game, or at least when I first started playing this mobile game, not on the channel, but on my own. You know, like, season 3 wasn't out just yet. So I told you guys that whenever I got to the place of where, you know, like I ended up stopping at, I would tell you guys. And surprisingly, it is chapter 7. I kind of stopped like just around here. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I didn't have that many units that I do have right now, but still, you know, I was still loving the game, and you know, now I'm back, so let's just keep going, right? Kunikida takes out his cell phone and makes a call. What time do you think it is, Four Eyes? You're about the only person who's still asleep at 9 AM. Think you can find who sent the contract for us? Wait, so who's he calling? Oh, he's calling Rizoku. Aren't you calling me because there's something more important that you need to get me to do? You know everything, huh? I know what I know. I need you to trace the production of a bomb. I'll send you the purchase history. Bombs, huh? Sounds like a business is booming. Cut the crap and get to work. Oh? We're trying to save lives here. Why don't you do something that benefits society for a change instead of all this illegal work? What are you, my dad now? Don't tell me what to do. Kunikida puts his phone away after being hung up on. No, I can never be like your father. Kinda does seem like he's trying to be, huh? Is this really okay? Hey, shout out to her fine ass, bruh. Your office seems overwhelmed with this bomb crisis, and Kunikida seems to be especially busy too. Kunikida is a machine when it comes to his job. He spends 2 hours every night checking and making additions to his journal before going to sleep, you know? I think he has a culinary of worker ants in his head that... The back of a fist suddenly hits Dazai across the right cheek, sending him flying. Kunikida and Atsushi would appear behind Dazai unnoticed. When did you get here, Kunikida? Why the hell are you skipping meetings and having fancy afternoon dates when we're in the middle of a crisis? Envious of me and my fancy date? I am not. Wow, he's actually envious. She's a victim who was almost killed, remember? Surely keeping her safe and tending to the care of her heart is a matter of utmost importance to the detective agency. You're practically the embodiment of frivolity. What could you possibly offer her? And besides, someone as beautiful as her ooh, shit. God damn. I lost that one. And besides, someone as beautiful as her would at least have a boyfriend. It turns out they broke up a while ago. The door's open, Kunikida. Pay attention, Dazai. I came here to tell you what's going on since you deemed it unnecessary to be at a goddamn meeting. I know what's going on. The Azure Messenger planted the bombs because they wanted to ruin the agency. Should someone from outside the agency like me be hearing this? Of course not. It's fine. You're a part of this after all. Huh? What? What was that? What was it that you teach at your university? Social psychology or social psychology? God damn, what is wrong with me? Perfect. I'd love to hear your opinion on this case. Regarding the person you referred to as the Azure Messenger? I believe they may have some form of connection to the Azure King of the same Azure Flag incident. So you think so too? It may even be the Azure King himself. They say he blew himself up when he was cornered by the police. Could it be possible that he faked his death and is still alive to this day? Now, wouldn't that be crazy? We live in an imperfect world. We weep, we pray, yet people still die and evil goes unpunished. Crazy words, huh? The Azure King was a former bureaucrat who blew up the government facility to make a statement. He targeted criminals who could not be touched by the law, murderers who were not prosecuted due to procedural mistakes, lawmakers who were involved in internal police corruption. And basically a whole bunch of people who were doing wrong, you know. So let us seek an ideal world ourselves, not one guided by the hands of God, but a world made by our bloodied hands. But even if the other king is alive, why would he attack the detective agency like this? It's crazy how I can't say Azure or Azure or whatever people want to pronounce it. I just can't freaking say it. I couldn't say. Well, it was Kunikida who found the Azure King's hideout and thus cornered him. I suppose it's Kunikida that he hates. Terrier's death was confirmed after a forensic analysis by the police. They made no mistakes. Either way, it's probably best to stay out of, or at least it's probably best to stay on guard until we know what we're dealing with. We need to keep Sasaki somewhere safe as well. Oh no you don't, Dazai. What do you mean? Using her safety as an excuse to lure her to your den so that you may spend day after day and night after night doing all manner of things to her. Have you no shame? Whatever, it's just that you're imagining it didn't happen. What? Okay. We slept in separate rooms that night, so naturally you haven't laid a finger on her. Of course I knew you were getting the wrong idea, but it was funny, so I thought I'd let you keep going. Oh yeah, Kunikida's pissed now. Oh my goodness, bruh. I really have no idea why these two are partners. Kunikida seems to have taken the quite liking to you, but what kind of men do you like, Sasaki? What kind of men? It feels presumptuous of me to have standards, but I think men with ideals who dedicate themselves to something they are lovely. Which literally just screams out Kunikida, you know? That's 100% our Kunikida. Why don't I let you two take it from here? Dazai, this is not your decision to make. You're so easy to read, Kunikida. Oh yeah, he really is. His personality is a little airy at times. I think that's the right word for it. But as you can see, he's a man of virtue who lives for his ideals. Although that's probably the reason why he can't bar for his ideal woman is painfully high. Care to read about it? Oh nah. Oh nah. Dazai offers Kunikida's journal to Nobuku. When the hell did you steal that? Kunikida tries to take his journal back, but is held at bay by Dazai. Nobuku begins to read through the pages of his journal. Kunikida? Yes. You can't be serious. Damn, bruh. Shut the fuck down. Man, down. The sound of Atsushi's phone receiving a message rings out. They've been able to get in contact with Rampo. Oh. Would you look at that? We finally got the boy Rampo on our side. Because y'all know, with Rampo's amazing, you know, supernatural ability, he'd be able to find out the culprit, you know, everybody who's connected to this murder case all in one. So, with Rampo now being able to help us, we should know who in the hell is our true enemy, I guess you could say. But again, we'll probably figure that out in the next thing. But off of what I was trying to say the last time before, you know, we got interrupted with this area right here is where I was actually left off at, you know, my first time playing through this game. And it's really not that bad, because I know my first time going back through this, and like the first video that I ended up putting on the channel, I low-key thought about just like getting my old account back and then just going off of that one and like redoing all the ability battles and whatnot. But then again, it kind of be like a waste, because, you know, I really wouldn't get the stones for it. Plus, to be honest with y'all, my old account literally had like what, 2 SSRs, you know? And it's like, how can I have like 2, maybe 3, I think it was around like 2 to 4 SSRs, you know, in my entire box? And now I have like what, 8, something like that. And I'm guessing it's because my first time I played this game, I didn't really touch the events like how I do now. Like now when I go through an event, I'm gonna try and make sure that I do it all. You know, I try and make sure that I go all the way through it, whether it be on easy, normal, hard, or very hard. Even the freaking new events that just came out with the stupid little extreme that they have, you know, it's like now I want to do it all because it's free stones. And everybody likes free stones. Trust me, as a man who is free to play, we can take anything free, all right? Because I've definitely seen some fire ass free to play boxes in every mobile game. Like for example, there's some games that you have to pay to win and it sucks. For example, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Sorry, it's a pay to play or it's a pay to win game, you know, since, and I know you guys who are probably watching this really don't care about like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or anything like that, but let me just go and speak real quick. Duel Links is one of those games where it's like you kind of have to pay to win because the main thing about Duel Links is PvP. Now, mind you, I don't play Duel Links anymore. And when I was free to play, it was still mad hard to make the right deck for it because in order to get your perfect deck, you need to spend money on it. You know, and them decks we got some like 24 something dollars and we not with that, big fella. We really aren't. But chapter 7 part 3, are we just running through this? I wonder how many parts there are, huh? That's good to know. It would be good to know at least. Kunikida drives his car as fast as it will allow him. Dazai sits in the passenger seat with Atsushi in the back. So we just left Nobuku? It be like that, bruh. You found the location of the bomb. The three talk with Rampo via speakerphone. And to think I was going to do some sightseeing in Kushu and maybe even have some onsen egg. You guys can't even perform a simple little investigation without me. We have until sunset. We need to know where the bomb is. Oh, that was Dazai. My bad. Is it in a shop? Is it in a shopping arcade? A school? One of the stations? Any of these could produce casualties with hundreds. Where could it be? A fishing supply store. Huh? The bomb is at a fishing supply store in, what is that? Nigishiko? Yeah, we just gonna roll with it. That makes sense. Now tell me why it makes sense, Dazai. If everybody else is confused. Impressive as always, Rampo. You gonna explain? Please and thank you. But why a fishing supply store? Do you have a map? It's under my seat. Page 97. Page 97, 97. They're gonna try and blow up the petrochemical facility. Oh! Chemicals. There you go. Ah, I should have picked up on that. Yokohama is one of the most potent ports in Japan. Okay. Go ahead, explain away, King. There are a large number of storage facilities for oil and the natural gas here. If an explosion occurred near any of the facilities and the tank caught on fire, the entire Bay Area would go up in flames. Of course, to get inside one of the oil facilities would require cleaning a considerable amount of security. The easiest way to go about it would just, or would to be simply fill a vehicle with explosives and leave it near one of them. Alright. Based on the radius of the explosion, they can create with their bomb. The fishing supply store is the most, okay. Alright. I'm starting to get it now, goddammit. In the corner of the car park was a station wagon with tinted windows. A bomb disposal unit truck arrives at the car park. Okay. The bomb disposal unit carefully opens up the back of the station wagon. And there's the bomb. Inside the station wagon was a large bomb with a timer counting down and a radio receiver attached to it. Like somebody's listening or what? The police have located the bomb, but they say it can't be moved and that it will be difficult to defuse before sunset. They've been evacuating people in the area, but it's hard to say if they have enough time. This can't be. However, it seems the bomb can be stopped via its remote. We have to do something. Kunikida suddenly slams the brakes and stops the car. What is it? My phone's ringing. Huh? Hello? Hey, Four Eyes, you busy? Rozoku, what's going on? The sounds of car horns can be heard all around. I think we're causing a traffic jam. Huh? Atsushi phone starts to ring. Hello? Hey, Atsushi. Rampo. Okay. Of course. Dazai's phone begins to ring next. Yes. Dazai. Director? Huh? The police? The three sit inside the car talking on their respective phones. I see. I guess it takes a hacker to find a hacker. Nice work. Understand. Yes. Sure. We'll be in touch. Understood. That was from Rizoku. It seems that someone has recently installed communications equipment in the old National Defense Facility. Rampo deducted the same thing, or deduced may be the right word for it. It seems like we have our destination then. My call was from the director. According to the police, the taxi driver is dead. Yo! Dead? Wasn't he isolated under protective custody? That's crazy. He suddenly began to convulse in pain and then dropped dead. The cause of death was unknown, but it seems the numbers 00 weren't printed on his palm. It was like a timer. Numbers on the palm of his hand. What the hell is going on here? Well, we gonna find out sooner or later, goddammit. But for now, we are learning a lot of information. Give me you, goddammit. Why not? I'm pretty sure that's one of like the Halloween units, and wasn't here for Halloween, so don't have any of the units, you know. But we'll be there eventually, right? You know, if you know the game actually. Well, I'm not gonna say if the game ends up making it that far, or if I keep playing the game that far, which 90% most likely will. You know, mobile games really not that bad, to be honest with y'all. Plus, it's a really good way to just. I kind of wanted the stuff on the bottom half, but I didn't get it, and I don't really. Oh no, never mind. I'm not mad. But it's like it's playing a mobile game is like a really easy way to just pass time, you know, because you're literally just sitting down, like us, for example. I'm literally sitting down at my computer desk, you know, playing a mobile game. And these ability battles damn near take like what? They're starting at first they were like 20 something minutes, then they went to 30 to 40 to 50 minutes, you know. Damn near, you know, we're gonna be coming up on like the hours soon and yada yada yada, you know. So it takes some time to get through them all, but you don't realize how long it's been until it's over, you know. That's kind of the one thing that I really do love about playing a mobile game. It helps you pass time. It literally does, especially if you're just not even thinking about the time, you know. Like for example, I could probably be getting a text right now, but I have my what is it? My do not disturb turned on so that you guys don't see the freaking text like showdown and showdown and showdown. I remember this one time, right? I was playing Infinity Blade. This is a long time ago too, now I'm thinking about it. But I was playing Infinity Blade. Shout out to the freaking iOS games. And it was the first Infinity Blade because I told myself that I wanted to do the whole entire Infinity Blade series on my channel because those are literally one of my favorite mobile games in the entire world. I love them. I really do. And I played the first one here on my channel. I think we got to like the last episode where you had to fight like the secret boss. I wouldn't even call him the secret boss, but like the final boss, I'm pretty sure it was. And I got a Snapchat. And I was like, what the? I was like, y'all ain't see that. And with the little editing powers that I thought I had, you know, tried to cover it up. I don't even know if I covered it up. I don't even know if those videos are still up anymore, but I might go ahead and check those out later. And if not, then I might want to take that down just in case, you know, it was showing off any type of names or anything like that, you know. But it's kind of a good reason why I do have my do not disturb on. But anyways, what I was trying to say is that I could be getting a text right now or not, you know. I could be getting any type of notification, but I wouldn't know because I'm playing this mobile game, you know. And even if I don't have my do not disturb on when I'm not recording, when I'm just sitting down playing a game in like a call with like a whole bunch of my friends, I'm just like chilling outside, you know, just playing a mobile game, right? And I can get a text from somebody. I'll swipe it up, keep doing what I'm doing, and completely forget about it. Then I'm like, oh fuck, I just got a text. I should probably answer this, you know. So I know I can't be the only one who does that, right? Right? Please, you know. Anyways. Chapter 7, Part 4. Let's keep going. The car heads inside the massive underground facility. Kunikida. The moment the car enters, a grenade rolls across the floor. Kunikida swerves to avoid a direct hit. The car clears the explosion and comes to a halt. As soon as the car starts, the sound of gunfire and the hail of bullets come from the darkness. Dopo Poet, flashbang. Okay. An intense flash of light incapacitates the ambushers. This is definitely the place. You two, head for the stairs, find the transmitter, and disarm the bomb. Disarm the bomb, basically. Dazai and Atsushi go up the stairs. Kunikida draws his gun and moves forward. What is this? Oh man. Kunikida looks at the floor to see numbers appearing under his feet. Like ants drawn to sugar, the numbers gather around Kunikida's feet and then vanish. Show me that number of yours. A slim youth with blonde hair stands on a pile of rubble. How are you doing down there? You seem to have been doing well. I imagine you'll have quite the number for me. Kunikida senses something strange about his right hand. 39. Looking upon it, he sees the number 39 imprinted on it. This is... The fact that you found this place means that you're as good as they say. Very impressive, Armed Detective Agency. Very impressive indeed. And Kunikida has the same number on his hand that the taxi driver had, and the taxi driver is dead when it hit 00, so we can't let Kunikida drop down that low, right? Dazai and Atsushi arrive upstairs and search for the transmitter. The sun's going to set soon. From the window, they could see that the sun was beginning to set. The room Dazai and Atsushi entered was a space which resembled a loft. It overlooked the main hangover where Kunikida was. The transmitter was in the room and displayed on his screen. Displayed on its screen was the remaining time left on the bomb. Can you operate it? No problem. Just not right now. Huh? All you have to do is insert the release key here and turn it. But we don't have the key. What should we do? What do you think you're doing? A giant man boasting over 2 meters in height appears at the end of the room. Wow, you're definitely the super heavyweight. The blonde-haired youth jumps down from the pile of rubble. Kunikida aims his gun defensively. Grinning defiantly, the youth clicks the fingers of his right hand. Huh? And then, as if pulled by an invisible thread, Kunikida's gun is yanked from his hand and then flung behind him. He's a long-range supernatural ability user? How's your number doing? My number? Kunikida watches the number on his hand decrease from 32 to 21. The thing about my ability is, there's just no escaping it. The blonde-haired youth points to the left this time, and Kunikida's body is immediately launched in the same direction. Every time the youth points his finger, Kunikida is flung in the same direction. Finally, he is slammed against the floor from a height. I can toss people who have my number on them in any direction I please, even if they're on the other side of the world. Now that's pretty crazy. And then when the number hits 0, they writhe in pain and die. No one can escape this fate. No one. No one at all. The number on Kunikida's hand changes to 15. Are you the boss around here? You guys are definitely more trouble than the Mafia. But you and your Armed Detective Agency are finished. I have the key here. It is it's the release key for disarming the bomb. You can't stop the bomb without it. Do you want it? You do, don't you? Then watch this. A metallic sound echoes as the key breaks in 2. Damn, bruh. There goes your last hope. It's all over. This is the end. You stupid fool. Okay. Kunikida's gotta fight the blonde one, which leaves Dazai and Atsushi to fight the big dude. Again, this game is going places, goddammit. I really do love how this game just tells us the whole entire story of Bungo Stray Dogs. So again, like always, well, I know I've said this before. If you don't want to sit down and watch the anime, you know, you don't have to. You know, especially if you're gonna just watch, you know, not really watch, but play the mobile game, or you can just go and watch me do it. You're basically getting the whole entire, right now, season 1 of Bungo Stray Dogs. However, because of the new update that we did get on the game, they gave us something that resembled season 2, which again isn't bad at all, because I definitely love it if the game really does increase in I guess you can say, story size, you know, because obviously, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, I don't know when the story ends for this. Like, I don't know when the ability battle ends for this. I do know that we did just get chapter 17 in the latest update, but again, you know, it's like chapter 17 isn't in season 3. I'm 90% sure. Honestly, I think it's damn near season 2, or maybe even the beginning of it, you know, because they have the characters from the Gildan, which are all from season 2. They have, what is his name, Oda Sasunosuke, and somebody else who we have pulled, but only because he's only a rare unit, I'm pretty sure, unless he does have an SSR unit, which I guess I haven't pulled then. But those two are from, like, I guess you can say a filler episode in season 2. It's kind of like a backstory episode, but even then, you know. So if we end up getting more story and more story and more story that'll actually take us all the way to season 3, you know, or maybe even, well, I'm not even gonna say season 4, you know, season 4, because we're not there yet. Especially since this video has been out, I don't really know like what type of progress this game might make in the future, you know, or at least even the anime might take in the future. But I myself am caught up in the manga, so I know that season 4 is definitely going to be a thing. It just might take a very long time. As to when 2019 to season 3, it just kind of depends, you know, because crazy enough, the way how I look at anime that does like absolutely like amazing, you know, like worthy of having like another season to it, is you gotta check when the last season came out. For example, My Hero. Whenever we finished season 3 of My Hero, we got the little teaser for season 4, and they even said everybody will be back for season 4, aka the best season in My Hero Academia, in my opinion, right now. You know, again, it's not out yet, but I'm caught up on the manga, so again, I do know what's going to happen, and it will be fire, but that's neither here nor there. Let's go and get back on the topic at hand. It's like, you kind of have to tell when the seasons came out, you know. I'm pretty sure season 2 for My Hero came out. No, how about this? Season 3 for My Hero came out, like, damn near at the end of 2018, you know? And we're coming close to the end of 2019 now, you know. We're not really like right there, because, you know, we're not in like November, December, but you know, like we're getting there. We're damn near like halfway there, you know. And I'm pretty sure My Hero season 4 comes out, what is it, summer, fall, winter, spring? So it comes out in fall, and I know that for a fact, you know, because I like to keep up with things like that. So for example, if Bungo Stray Dogs season 3 came out in the summer anime, no, it didn't, did it? No, did it come out for spring? I think it did. I think it did, because it came out the same time around Demon Slayer and everything else like that. But just, we're gonna have to think that like, oh hey, maybe season 4 for it will come out next year around the same time that is released the previous year, you know. That's basically all that I've been trying to say this entire time. And it may sound that I've been rambling, and if so, then I deeply apologize, but I at least wanted to get that off my chest. Either way though, we are here at the boss battle. I kind of thought we would have like a little bit more to go through, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, but I'm totally fine with it, you know. And now that I think about it, this might not be the end of the Azure Messenger. It kind of just depends, or at least the whole arc with that. It kind of just depends on how this game decides to do it. But we're coming to the boss battle right now. Who are we fighting? Blonde Dude and Big Hulky Man. Okay. I might as well go ahead and pop you. I actually, never mind, there was no need to do that, but just to see that animation was absolutely fire. And the only reason why I know that I don't have to do it is because I can just pop you guys, and you guys are going to kill off bats, right? Yep, that's one down. I might as well go ahead and pop you. Done. Simple and easy. So again, I don't know why I popped the green guy. I'm guessing it's because I low-key had the thought to just swipe it down, like let it like go anywhere, everywhere, you know, but there was no need for it. Not at all. Chapter 7, Part 5. The last chapter for, or the last part, I guess you can say, for Chapter 7. Oh, is he done? Dazai strikes the solar plexus of the giant man with all his strength, but it appears to do nothing. Never mind. At the same time, Atsushi smashes a chair against the back of the man's head, but again, it does nothing. The man powerfully kicks Atsushi across the room. There you go. Atsushi! The giant man follows up by hammering Dazai with a fist that slams him against the wall. Dazai picks him up, blood dripping from his mouth. Or picks himself up. You sure are strong. You should start a moving company. Why is he making... Never mind, dog. That's Dazai. Let me stop asking questions. Kunikida struggles against the blonde-haired youth with his powers, who he can barely get close to, let alone attack. The numbers on Kunikida's hand reach single digits, telling him to end his near. Cracks suddenly appear in the window of the communications room on the second floor. The giant man was choking Dazai, crushing him against the glass. At that moment, Dazai and Kunikida's eyes meet from their respective locations. Kunikida! I know, damn it! Kunikida uses his supernatural ability to create a wire gun and fires it at the blonde-haired youth. The youth dodges it with ease, but Kunikida had anticipated this and was leaving to attack at the same time. This is getting old. The blonde-haired youth blasts Kunikida away again. Kunikida is sent flying through the air in the direction of the communications room where the giant man was preparing to finish off Dazai. Kunikida fires the wire gun into the wall of the communications room and begins to retract the wire. Drawn in by the steel wire, Kunikida reels himself up to the second floor. Dazai! I'm on it! At the same time, Dazai leaps from the window, and for a brief moment they pass each other in midair. Dazai lands in the hangar below. Talk about teamwork, dog. Are you gonna show me your numbers next? The numbers begin to gather again at the same or at this time at Dazai's feet, and they disappear. That's impossible. Why are the numbers being imprinted? I hate to break it to you, but your powers aren't going to work anymore. Oh, and you really shouldn't tell your partner to start moving a company. Oh, or yeah, the other way around. You know, we got it though. Saying this, Dazai darts forward and punches the blonde-haired youth across the hangar. I guess he's done. My man is confused. He was like, what the hell? The giant man gets launched through the air to the wall. His unconscious body crashes to the floor with its heavy thud. It's as if he weighs nothing. What about Dazai? Atsushi looks down on the floor below and sees the blonde-haired youth on the ground at Dazai's feet. They're amazing. Oh, Kunikida, do you have the key? It's broken. What? How are we supposed to disarm the bomb? We're running out of time. Calm down, kid. Kunikida tears a page off from his journal. Dopo Poet, release key. A piece of paper transforms into the key. My supernatural ability allows me to recreate any object that I have seen and can comprehend the shape and function of. Fire, isn't it, bruh? Kunikida inserts the key into the transmitter and turns it. The countdown on the screen stops. However, it's limited to objects no bigger than my journal. Which makes sense. So it's not like he can dope a poet a freaking bazooka, you know. Just, dude, you know, it's like, can't really do that. Not as big as a journal. Your journal really is a good tool for releasing your ideals, or for realizing your ideals, Kunikida. Huh. And would you look at that? Well, I thought that was going to be the end of it, but we ended up getting the key. They finally stopped the bombs. Everything's a-okay. In the next episode, we are going to go ahead and do number 9, which is Ruins. And that right there, I can say with 100%, will finish off the Azure Messenger arc, or the Kunikida character arc, I guess you can say. Either way, though, I'm going to go ahead and end this off right here. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you did enjoy, do not forget to hit that like button for your boy, as well as consider subscribing to the channel for more anime game related content. I'm going to go ahead and collect all of these off real quick, because it's always good to collect their stones. We are finally back at the 200 mark, which is where we were before. Again, in the next episode, we're going to go ahead and do number 9, which is the Ruins. But again, that'll be next time. Have a good day. Have a good night, wherever you are. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye. Work your butt off.